Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, what up? We are back with another best ball draft. And if you want to dominate your league, make sure you copy what I'm doing here because, yeah, we're going to be killing it here. And I'm loving my team so far. We're in the 7th round right now. Not really sure where to go with this pick, but, you know, I think we're going to go with Romy Romadunze here. And shout out to Jamie. What up, bro? Who else is in the chat? I don't see any other comments in yet, but what up in advance, guys? Let's smoke it up. All right. Let me read off the first couple rounds before we smoke this bowl. Let's let some people show up. Shout out to the people listening to this in audio form on Apple Music or Spotify. If you're on Apple, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. And if you're on Spotify, make sure you rate the podcast. Appreciate you. So, round 1, Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson. I took Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Lamar Jackson, CD Lamb, Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Hurts. Hey, Toker 1, what up, what up? Toyota 1, what up, what up? And hey, prime time in the house, what up, guys? I'm reading off the first couple rounds, and then we're going to smoke, and we'll keep reading off as the picks keep happening. Round 2, Burrow, Genty at the 2-2, CMC, Puka, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving. I took Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown, A-Chain, Breece Hall, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill. Round 3, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyren Williams, Neighbors, Mixon, Garrett Wilson. I took Ken Walker, Bowers, Brian Thomas, Baker Mayfield, Chase Brown, Herbert, London. 4th round, Cook, Hubbard, Caleb Williams, Goff, Travis Hunter, Bo Nix. I took Jordan Love, Travis Etienne, CJ Stroud, DJ I want to score more, Dak Prescott, Murray. All right. Got another pick of mine coming up right now. Guess we got 2 more in front of mine. All right, so round 5, Kamara, Purdy, Nico, Olave, Tua. I took Trevor Lawrence, Matt Stafford, Drake May, Trey McBride, Ladd McConkey, Geno Smith, Michael Penix. 6th round, Scary Terry, Bryce Young, Fields, JSN, Henderson, Adams. I took Sam Darnold, Anthony Richardson, Flowers, JJ McCarthy, Laporta, and Cam Ward. And let's go Rashee Rice with this pick. Let's lock it in. Magic Manson, Josh Allen going for back-to-back MVPs. We'll see, bro. We'll see. He's going to kill it either way, winning the MVP or not. Still going to be one of the top fantasy scorers, assuming health. After Cam Ward, we got round 7. Aaron Jones, Brandon Ayuk, Russell Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous, so dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
Worthy, Devonta Smith, Adunze, Mike Evans, Pacheco, Hampton, Higgins, Waddle, James Conner. Round 8, Harvey, Montgomery, Kittle, Swift, Debo, Judkins. I took Rashee Rice, Pollard, Javonte Williams, and Brian Robinson.
Caught a bullet in his rubber goose. He caught a bullet in his rubber goose. You can be but you can catch a bullet.
Yeah, bro. I see that. You got Brian Thomas and Hunter, and you thought you were going to get Trevor? Oh, no. No. Not going to let that happen, my friend. I took him 2 picks in front of you. Nice. Perfect. MT, what up? I took Genty at the 101 of Startup Dynasty League. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Unanimous 101 pretty much across the board. The script says Lamar Jackson's going to win the MVP. He should. Culinary Dropout. What's up, bro? I'm so confused by some of your most recent messages, some of your most recent chats, Culinary Dropout. I hope everything is okay. Very interesting right about meow. Very, very interesting. Magic Man going a lot of Magic Man, a lot of running backs in the last couple rounds there. Aaron Jones, oh, look at that. Warren and Caleb. Smart man. It's like you've done this before. Smart man. Well, there goes Ramondre. Glad I got my RBs early because they're looking super sketchy right around here. Super sketchy. Doritos Uncrusted Jalopy. 9 to 10. I like it. Prime time right there, bud. Right there, bud. Damn it. I was hoping he would have fallen one more pick to me. Dang it. Yeah. I don't know what to do here. So ugly. Let's go Diggs. The shake and bake. I like it. Let's go. Tucker was going to draft with you all night, but didn't get home in time to join, but join tomorrow night. Perfect. You would have been, you would have had enough time had I not been in this one, but I told the story in the chat. I have a special connection to the Rocky franchise. My grandpa was a professional boxer back in the day. And then he, after his active boxing career, he opened a boxing gym, and it was in Compton, and he trained Sly Stallone for the very first Rocky. And Mick is kind of loosely based on my grandpa. And that gym in Rocky 3, when they go to the hood in LA, that's based on my grandpa's gym as well. So yeah, that's why I for sure put myself into this one, because yeah, Rocky's the shit. And it was even cooler when I found out all this stuff about my grandpa, because he passed away when I was like 3 or 4 years old. So it's kind of just like hearing the stories, as I've gotten older. MT2, anyone else's running back mysteriously transform into his India waiver. Flow chart, my flex spot is currently occupied by a hologram of the 2018 Pro Bowl. I mean, that's how it goes. Like, with running backs, you got to keep replenishing, because not a lot of they all don't have like big lifespans, look at Breece Hall. Like, man, he's one like kind of mid-season away from being like not irrelevant, but just like a super mid-level RB that's going in like, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 7th round, some shit like that. That's what's crazy. Damn, Kelsey at the 9-10. I should have fucking taken him over Diggs. Totally forgot to look at the the flex page. And also, why is the commissioner using a cheese grater to adjust the PPR settings? What do you mean? What are your PPR settings? Rocky 7 meets Bruce from San Francisco, started interior design firm on Etsy. He realizes Adrian was a beard the whole time. Adrian died in Rocky 6, bro. Come on. Have some respect. I don't know where people are going to go with this next pick, but you know what? We're going to lock down Rachaad White. I like getting him nice and late because people are acting like he's going to be like nothing in that offense. I know he may be second fiddle, but he's going to still get the rock a little bit, especially for best ball. I like it more than like a redraft. All right. And if anybody notices, oh, what the fuck? I never posted this on Patreon. If anybody notices that there's like a trade anywhere, I'm on the clock anywhere, can you please do me a solid and let me know? All right. The quantum running back conundrum. So if you're not starting a third mermaids in your league of inverted tides, are you even playing? I mean, I know that unless you're lucky, you know, if you're in the playoffs, I mean, dude, I started Abdullah. I started Spears in championship games last year. Like, dude, I mean, you got to do what you got to do when you get there. And like, hopefully you're picking up those scrap guys who are, you know, that you just need 10 points out of and you'll feel like, okay. K2 in the house. What up, brother? What's going down? Colin, if you could live out any sports scene in the movie, what would it be? I'd love to be injected into that opening scene of The Last Boy Scout. Is that the one where the guy pulls out his gun and he has to score the touchdown, or like they're gonna kill his son or something like that, and so he like has to shoot everybody on the way to the end zone? Because I cannot remember The Last Boy Scout, but that's like the first thing that popped into my head because I remember that scene. Okay, totally. All right, see? Nice. I was on it. Where are we going to go here? I'm on the clock, dude. Give me a second. All right, fuck it. I never get Zaire Franklin, but I hate all the options in this round, so that's where we're going. Just take Charbonnet. He got taken like a round and a half ago, bro. Let me see if I could live out any sports movie scene. What would it be? Sports movie scene. This one's tough. What just seems like the most fun? Probably. Man, probably Mighty Ducks 2, man. Like just that whole last game. Like, come on, man. We're talking about taking on Russia. Everything. TJ said, what up, y'all? Just gotta say, fuck keep trade cut. Always. I'm just gonna stick to that. You know, I'm just gonna keep reminding people that keep trade cut really, really sucks. You'd want to be Goldberg on the bench? No, man. I probably, if I had to pick one, dude, it's got to be Adam Banks, man. Like, he was just the best out of everybody, dude. Best out of everybody. I mean, he had one of the goals, and he had the final goal in the shootout. Yeah, he was always my favorite player of the bunch. This morning I woke up and the pain was gone. But yeah, man, like, I mean, you just think of like how good he was. Like, he was just, I mean, he's so much better than everybody else in the third one. Remember, he made the varsity squad as a freshman. And like, they made it seem like that varsity team was just like totally untouchable with the amount of talent that they had. Hey, what up, Mike? What's going down, bro? Glad you could draft with us today, bro. Yeah, this one, that's an awesome division. Awesome division to be a part of. I do not know where to go with this last pick, though. Or not last pick, but my next pick. Didn't know where to go, so I just went IDP and took Zaire, and I probably should have took Zach Bond, but I guess I just have no Zaire, and I got to get him somewhere in the tournament. I like Julie the cat. I bet you did, bro. I bet you did. So I've been way too long. Happy as hell to join another fast draft. There we go. Been on the grind, man. I know how it goes. Been on the grind. Like, man, I'm so glad that my grind consists of like this is part of my grind now. And like, dude, it's like pretty much like all day these last, like, I don't know, just since the NFL draft has been all starting these rookie drafts, getting people to pay into leagues, and like just, man, so many things. Hey, it's Carl. What up, bro? Where the hell you been at, man? Where the hell you been at? Did I watch WrestleMania? Bro, I attended WrestleMania. It was in Las Vegas. I was there. I took, it was me and my son. We were there creating memories that are going to last us a lifetime. Fuck it. We'll go Hollywood. I don't really want it, but we'll do it. Sing about Hollywood. Blessed you created it, but yeah, damn grind. Yeah, gotta grind to be successful, dude. I mean, I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I immediately just like start checking emails and start checking messages and making sure trades are pushed through. And it's just like, man, it is busy. How much were tickets? Like after the fees, they were, I mean, it's pretty much like $700 a ticket per night. And it's because I waited, because I bought it the very first day that it came out. I didn't realize that if you waited all the way down, you'd probably get a better deal, because I could have got similar seats for maybe like, I don't know, $100 or $200 cheaper per day. But yeah, it was worth it, man. I'll be remembering this for the rest of my life. And I've been wanting to go to WrestleMania for like my whole life. Too many damn notifications. I bet your phone sounds like a machine gun. I mean, most of the time I have to keep the volume off, just because like when drafts are going on, just beep, 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 beep. And there's like, I don't even know how many drafts are going on right now. So it's like literally just draft pick. I work off my computer more than my phone, but like if you guys ever see me push a trade through within 60 seconds, I would just happen to be on my phone doing something and then just saw it. And then, oh, got it. Hey, Willpower, what up? What up, Willpower? Been a little while, bro. Whew. So yeah, you had one. This is where he pushed through like in 5 seconds. I swear it's all about timing. It is all about timing, because if that trade would have went through maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, I might not have even been on my phone, to see it. Like, so yeah, like if I always try to push it through like hella quick, like when I see it. But yeah, where you don't get the same notifications on the computer. All right, one more pick and tell me. How would you feel if in 10 years WrestleMania was 2 days, 20 hours, and 30 matches, noon to 10 p.m.? It'd be way too much. It'd be way fucking too much. Yeah, I've been off trying to enjoy the weather that's here while I can. Where are you at again? Willpower, you in Arizona? I can't remember. I feel like Arizona. Like Lollapalooza, yeah. Dang it, Toyota won Hunt in the fucking 13th round. Had someone tell me today the reason they use keep trade cut is it has people's opinions in the rankings. My response is those same people thought a mask would save them from a virus. Exactly. Like, and see, the thing is like they're blindly judging those opinions. If someone was like, oh, well, you know, this person, this person, this person, this person, and this person, all their rankings are in there, that'd be different. But usually people don't even know who the fuck they're listening to with that. And no, none of those people do I trust their opinion. I think we're all a little bit pissed about Toyota One doing that. Yeah, I got Strange. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I got Strange in the 13th. Didn't even have to jump for him. I mean, I guess 13th a jump, depending on how you, you know, depending on how you think about Strange. But if he's a bench player, I feel like that's like him by himself makes someone's bench a B-, because he will be someone that has multiple weeks inside the starting lineup. Oh, Derek going Buddha Baker. K2 getting Flacco. Man, I never get fucking Flacco. Like that one, the first draft that happened after we got the news that he got signed, I got him. After that, it's like he goes way too early and then I just forget about him. Man. Oh yeah, and dude, Brown, fuck you, dude. I totally didn't even see it. You took fucking Harris there. Because I like to try to get a rookie wide receiver like when I can. Fuck, man. I didn't even notice that you took him. And Will said, "Sox, what you take on Scatabo? Smitty is drinking." Dude, I mean, but see, like, make sure you're hanging out here. Fuck Smitty. And like, so Scatabo, dude, like, here's how I feel about most rookies. If someone is extra super hyped through the roof when I feel like they shouldn't be, I'm always going the opposite way. And Scatabo is like one of those guys where it's like people swear that he's the next fucking coming of CMC. And like, you know, I'm not saying that he doesn't have the potential to be. I don't fucking see it. It's the fucking Giants as well. They're trash. Like, I mean, just like, look at Saquon, even Saquon. Look at how good he did last year. That's how good he would have been doing if the Giants were actually good this entire time, you know, like, so no, I think Scatabo, like in a rookie draft, I'm not like maybe end of the first round if I really need a running back. Because usually, I mean, Genty's gone, Judkins is gone, Henderson's gone, Harvey's gone, Caleb's usually gone at that point. So like Scatabo, like, you know, people think of him as the 6th RB. Like, I mean, I don't know, he might be like the 6th RB. I haven't even gone that deep in my rankings yet because I'm doing all this shit. But that's kind of where I would put him at. Maybe like the earliest I would draft him, 111, 112. If I needed a running back, but I'd much rather like to get him in the early second round, mid second round. I've seen him go there as well. So that's really where I'd go. Hey, shout out to Derek. What up, bro? Derek just popped in and went from 32C on the weekend down. Oh, shit. Oh, you're in Canada, right? Canada? Where are you at in Canada? More pissed because I have Pacheco. Oh yeah, totally understandable. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go another rookie wide receiver because I don't really like a lot of the prospects that are there right now. And Tucker won my first dynasty by way of orphan team. I was able to pull off a couple trades, ended up with 9 picks, got Scary Terry in the process. Nice, very nice. Turtle went say just got to snipe you sharks. Hey, I mean, hey, you know, I ain't mad at you. I might complain a little bit, but I ain't mad at you. Scat Pack is scoring 10. Fuck no. The fuck no. You really think he's gonna score 10 touchdowns this year? Saquon couldn't even score 10 touchdowns every year with the Giants. Like, no fucking way. I mean, they finally have a better QB. I mean, they do got dangerous.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous, so dangerous, we so dangerous. A flip mode squad is dangerous.
Yeah, well, so I'm on your side. I'm so out on Scatabo. Yeah, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid like the people. Like, I mean, dude, he was drafted at like the 1-6 in one of these dynasties. No. I don't even want to get him in the first round. Like I drafted Harris in the first round where all the running backs were gone, and I didn't necessarily need a running back or a wide receiver. I'm pretty good at both positions. So I just went with the wide receiver who I value higher. Yeah, Magic Man. He ain't the great white hope. That's CMC. You damn right. You damn right. 101 in what do they call the white running backs? The gym rats in the gym rat rankings. Hampton going to be number one rookie back this year. Genty going to be a bust. I mean, I could see Hampton being the number one running back. I think it's going to be Genty because he's going to be getting all the work over there. Like Mostert maybe gets a little bit, but Zamir White fucking sucks. They have a better QB, so I mean their offense just should be a little bit better in general. And but Pete Carroll, like they're gonna run the rock with Pete Carroll. And I don't know why everyone thinks that Hampton is like gonna get 100% of the work, but like they didn't pay Najee and bring Najee over to like not let him get any work. And like no matter what, like there is going to be one back who gets more touches, but there's going to be multiple backs that are being used. Oh, there we go. Saskatchewan. There we go. Scatabo is Toby Gearhart. I mean, he totally could be. Do you remember how fucking excited people were for Toby Gearhart? It was after that 1 year where he balled out with the Jaguars, I think, and then he goes to the Minnesota Vikings where he's gonna be the fucking where he's gonna be the guy. He's horrible. And Will said Genty's not a bust. Bad take, bro. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be a bust, but he could not live up to expectations, you know, compared to like how everybody's fucking hyping him up. Like that could totally be a thing. Fuck, where did I get this pick? I wasn't even paying attention. All right, I know where we're going. All right, let's go, Quincy. Let's go. Run the rock by pass on the goal line, right? Dude, I'm watching the league right now, and I totally forgot about that scene. Well, I didn't forget about it, but just popped back into my head when I see it happening. The Marshawn Lynch, remember? Kevin's like, "Hey, Taco, hey, throw me a beer," and Marshawn's like, "Here, man, just hand it to me. I'll just run it over there." And then Taco's like, "Nah, man, what's the worst that could happen?" Then he throws it, and Kevin falls into the fucking into the grill and all that, and catches on fire and all that shit. Gearhart was a waste of roster spot, dude. I wish I remembered how much they paid him. We might be able to go look it up, but dude, I can't even imagine how much they paid him to be the guy, and then him just sucking like that. Like, that's bad. Gearhart almost won the Heisman. I mean, you know, all these guys are killers in college, you know, like that's the thing. Like, dude, like, you know, what's fucking crazy? The NCAA video game last year. Do you remember the three people that were on it? It was Donovan Edwards, it was Ewers, and it was Travis Hunter. Like, dude, I mean, three of the best. I mean, Hunter obviously won the Heisman, so he was the best. And I don't know how good Edwards did, but I'm sure he did really good. And then Ewers, we know he did really good. Ewers was a 7th round pick, and Edwards wasn't even drafted. Like it's just, you know, it almost doesn't matter how good you are in fucking college when it comes to the NFL, because this is the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. And what up, Matt? My bad that I got caught up in the other comments. Yeah, I was so stoked on Strange with the 13th round pick right there. Nestled in right on my bench. And he will have a handful of games that he ends up in the starting lineup. Oh, look at that. Fucking Cooper and Beck. Goes Watson. Oh, a little too early for Watson. shit, 3 mil to 3 years, 10.5 mil. Damn. That's how bad running backs got paid. Yeah, 4 million guaranteed. So that was it. They just gave him that 4 million. Get the fuck out of here. Your services are no longer needed in this community. Let's go. We got B-Wags. What up, JJ? I found the perfect soundbite to add. Justin Pugh, straight off the couch. The guy was a lineman who played for 10 years, and then the Giants lost basically 50 linemen to injury. And guess who they called? Justin Pugh. You never heard of that guy. Never heard of him. All right. Fuck, man. Derek getting Henley. I always fucking forget to put Henley on the fucking my queue because he's buried so far. And I start smoking bowls and I fucking forget. Damn it. Good pick, Derek. You motherfucker. Go look up the Herschel Walker trade. Dude, I mean, that trade is like, I mean, it's still one of the most infamous trades of all time. Like the amount. I mean, dude, didn't they get Troy Aikman and fucking Michael Irvin because of those picks? Or was it Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith? It was like one of those combos. They got like 2 out of their 3, like big Hall of Famers out of that pick, out of that trade. I mean, Pugh is good. I don't remember that motherfucker. Also, another year, another Browns player is arrested during the offseason. Who, which one? Scatterbo round 4, Gearhart round 2, 51st overall. Yeah, I mean, but it's different though. The farther you go back, the higher that running backs were just getting drafted, like collectively. You know, I mean, there's still only so many running backs that have gone in the first round, but just like collectively, you know, more second rounders, more third rounders, and all that. Yeah, dude, that's nuts. Okay, it was the Irvin and Aikman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was. I mean, I got all this random knowledge from all these all the fucking NFL Life and, you know, all those different documentaries. All of them. Okay, it was Smith and Aikman. I just knew that it was 2 of the 3. I have no idea. So someone, no, Devin Bush sucks. Oh, we suck again. We suck again. I don't know how Max Crosby's still there. I have Max Crosby in like 0 leagues because he goes like so much earlier than this. Did something happen to him that I didn't hear about? Like, how's he still available in the 18th round? He's like literally just, because we don't have anybody auto drafting. Look at that. Everybody's in there. When there's no auto drafts, sometimes they fucking guys like that slip. They also loaded up on the D line for that draft. Yeah. Definitely. And I don't know how or when they like started building their line. But dude, I mean, that line was like, has to compete for one of the best of all time after they got all of their 5 pieces together. Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for the Vikings fans because very similarly to you, I used to cheer for a football team that won 0 championships. The fucking Chargers. I was a fan of that 98, 99 Vikings team, though. Dude, Randy Moss made me a fan of that team. Chaos Smith and Aikman. Yeah. Arrested today for simple assault and harassment. What the fuck? Usually nothing simple about assault. we relive the greatness for the next 50 years because you know why? His ain't coming back. Whew. The worst part was the year after that trade, the Vikings traded Walker back to Dallas for a bag of what? I don't remember that part. I mean, when that shit happened, I was like, I mean, when did that trade happen? Like 89 or something? Wasn't that when Jerry first got there? So I was like 3 years old when that happened. I don't remember any of that shit, like of what happened after. I'm trying, man. Whoo, that one got me, bro. We have great history, but always come up short in the playoffs, dude. And and we don't need to beat the dead horse, but that 98 team, fuck, like, how did they lose to the Falcons? That would have been like, could you imagine? I know, I'm sure you can, sorry, but man, I can't imagine how good that fucking Super Bowl may have been, man. Fuck. Actually, it wasn't Troy Aikman. He was drafted that year first overall. Yeah, they didn't have. So was it Smith and Irving? I don't fucking know. All right. You know what? It's round 19. I bet people are going to be getting squirmish. So we're getting in the zone.
Get in the zone.
The anal zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, and there's my top 5. Boom. I don't know why. It feels like the air is not on. So I got to go cut this air on. But Matt had a good idea. Inhale, exhale. One of my favorite songs. All right, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Put this song on now. What the fuck is that?
Yo, what's up? Right now, this is Mac Miller.
All right,
with my homie.
I'm down that. All right. They got Emmett and Larry Allen. Okay, that's what it was. Emmett, yeah, Aikman was the result of them sucking for sure. For sure. All right. Dude, why can't I find the salute gift that I usually use? Where'd it go? I guess I didn't realize that you could favorite ones that you like. There you go. Hey, Jason, what up, bro? Get back over here. I'm almost on. And speaking of the Vikings, I found out they missed their draft pick in 2003. Yeah, they had 7th round pick and didn't make it. Didn't pick someone that forgot. Just forgot to do anything. Yeah, 7th overall pick. Yeah, it was a first rounder. Yeah, pretty fucking ridiculous, right? Pretty fucking ridiculous. Where should I go with this pick? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to Neil Hunter. Matt said, Alex, you got to come over for at least one game. Where at? Where are you talking about? Yeah, Tucker was said that Justin Tucker was released. You think the Browns signed him? I mean, they, you know, they didn't sign Deshaun Watson. You know, they traded for him after his debacle. But, you know, I mean, that'd be one locker room where he couldn't be judged that bad, right? You know, every other locker room he goes in, I mean, he would just be crazy judged. But, you know, you go over there, you're like the 2.0. You're not even the worst guy in the locker room. And Jason, I got to jump into one of these drafts in the next couple weeks. Hop in my first dynasty this year. Did you already join the dynasty? And yeah, these drafts are the best. It's only $11 to get in, and you got a shot at thousands and thousands of dollars for that 11. And it is going to be a little bit different than a dynasty draft for sure, because you'll see older guys going a little earlier, but yeah, only the savages are drafting right now. Oh shit. Dang. Matt's at my house in Staten Island, New York. Man, I was in New York. In January. It was was it the second round of the playoffs? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, second round of the playoffs. I think I was over there. Dude, I got so fucked up. Like I fucking blacked out. Luckily got back to my room and shit. But fucking blacked out, lost my phone. Like, dude, it is ridiculous. New York got the best of me that night. I was like, I probably drank like double-digit Long Island iced teas. I was so fucked. So fucked. And NFL memes, I had breaking news posts saying that Tucker me. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, for sure. Now the Browns only want one circus at a time. I mean, they got more than one circus. I mean, shit. They got more than one circus just in their QB room. They have so many issues over there. A couple picks before mine still. Fuck, man. People are going quick. Yeah, I think it's early enough and late enough to get Joker. Let's get him. All right, Matt, I'll be here smoking. And yeah, Tucker was at damn bro, you ever go to New Orleans to party on Bourbon Street, gonna eat you alive. Nah, I'm just not gonna drink like that. Like that was like I was having way too much fun. That was the first vacation that I've taken in like, I don't know, 15 years. I don't ever my whole life, you know? So, yeah, I was feeling myself way too much. We were having way too much fun. I was just being stupid, you know? And it's because we were in a spot where you couldn't smoke. If I could smoke there, I may have had one or two drinks and that's it. But you know, you can't smoke indoors over there. Like you have to go outside, and then we got to miss the game, and like yada yada yada, all that bullshit. Oh shit, we got another trade. Let's see what it is. JJ McCarthy for Leggett, the 203 and the 204. Huh. That's a good one to post. I've got so many trades to post. Like big part of my day tomorrow morning is going to be trying to record like shit, I don't even know, like 50 or 100 of these videos. So many trades. And Jalen Milrow or Shadura Milrow. Carl, but Jimmy took the Miami job and Troy changed the commitment. Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and transferred to UCLA. Okay. You're the man, Carl. And we got to see you around here more often, Carl. Because, yeah, you're always bringing the heat. All right. Oh, now it's on me. Huh. All right. Cam Bynum, welcome to the squad. Man, it is so ugly and with the options available. So ugly. It's another trade. See what this one is in a single QB. Pitts and Ford for the 403, 312, 406. All right, I'll get back in this draft. Trying to add people to my queue. What's that? Traded Amon-Ra St. Brown, Singleton, and the 201 for Chase this offseason. Now my super team is complete. Have the 101 also in that super flex best ball. Nice. And I started some best ball dynasties this year. A couple super flex IDPs and a couple super flex offense onlys. They're $55 though. Oh. 55. And oh yeah, guys, we need a couple people to take over some super flex IDP orphans. Tyrese Knight, that's a good pick. By K2. All right. And that was a good pick, Toyota one. Dang, Spencer Rattler, man. I know that Tucker one thinks that Rattler is gonna start in the beginning of the season. Just don't know if he thinks he's gonna start the entire season. I kind of don't think he will. All right, sweet. Yes, I will send you those, Mike. Might just actually, I'll send them after. Make a little note. Because I'll look and see which ones need one more to pay. Ooh, there goes Bryant. Fuck. And that's the worst thing is when just because there's so many notifications, like when I'm trying to fucking like pick shit, then it when I'm trying to click on shit, and it just like takes me to the other league. Jimmy had his eye on Troy since he was in high school. I mean, Troy Aikman was fucking highly fucking recruited everywhere. Also, you think McCarthy would be any sort of valuable? Any sort of valuable? He's already any sort of valuable, like right now. I feel like I don't know. I guess I just feel like Minnesota's gonna do something at QB still that doesn't involve him. Tucker one, how long do you think it'll be before Milrow gets a chance to start? Barring injury the entire year. And I don't know, might even be 2 years. Just depends on if Darnold can actually be like last year and not get hurt. What up, Derek? So what up, bro? He says traded McLaughlin, Olave, and the 210 for Swift, the 111, and the 4-4 Superflex Dynasty. I guess I just don't like Swift. I'm not a fan of Swift at all. Kind of been hating on him since like the day before forever. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know, like even Olave for the 111, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like like you definitely won there. I mean, I know there's other pieces like in the mix, and you gave up your second. All right, where are we gonna go with this pick? $35. Let's see. Come on. Nobody even worth getting there. It's the 25th round. We can take a shot on somebody here, but who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Fuck it. We'll take a shot on Hopkins. 25th round. Wouldn't be tough to outpay that. I want to point out that willpower was wrong forever. What happened? What was he wrong about? Emmett Smith, Russell Maryland, Darren Woodson, and Kevin Smith. Just look it up. It's okay. Hilarious. Schmitty has a new motto and said he adjusts. That he adjusts and adapts. Therefore, he can never be wrong on a player because he just adapted to the scenario. Yeah. That sounds about right for him. Schmitty was cool for the one time that he came on the show. Montgomery has been transformed into a TD machine. He has 25 TDs the last 2 years when he only had 26 at his former team. Well, I mean, you're also like negating to mention that like this former team was the Bears and they were trash, and now he's on one of the best offenses in the league. Woo. Abdul Carter. There we go. 26th round. Not too shabby. Man, it's so bad. The options. Thoughts on Will Howard? Guess I don't really have too many thoughts on him. I mean, I still feel like the Steelers are going Rodgers. Like, I don't know. Like he visited there a few times, and like I just feel like he's going there. And Howard's good, but I think that people are assuming that he's going to be like the QB1. I just don't think that's going to be the thing, because you just look at how he was drafted here compared to like a guy like Dart, and even drafted by the same guy. Yeah, my guess is not too much of a fan. Not a fan. Will said, "Who is that?" I'm assuming that it's something from maybe something like talking about Schmitty. I don't know. Yep, Justin Tucker got the old heave ho today. Hey, Ravens are trying to win a Super Bowl. They don't need any distractions, especially like Tucker. Like, if he was still 100% accurate, they'd probably deal with some shit. But like, he's not. But that's why he's missing those kicks, right? Just all fucked up in the head. Totally. Man, it is just, there's like nobody to pick anymore. Oh, maybe. Schmitty and Travis, what, pointing fingers all day long. I don't know how you guys could listen to Schmitty for so long with that lisp that he has. It makes me laugh. I mean, if you guys watch it for like to laugh at that, like I totally understand. But like he's just such a nerd. Like he really is. He just seems like one of those guys who's like never really had any friends and like let me make my pick and then someone tagged me. 27. Let's go read Blankenship. And what the fuck happened over here? Somebody tagged me in a league. Another trade. Dude, so many trades. Oh, Taylor. No, I mean Smitty. How do you not notice that he has a lisp? And I'm not trying to tell you things to make you to tune in more to his show. Tune in more here. Pretty much been going live nearly every day at the same time. And yeah, we're doing drafts, but I've kind of just been posting advice more to Patreon and then in short form. We'll be getting to some advice videos, but I feel like even the advice videos I want to upload and not make a live stream. I saw that. Yeah, Nick Nash for Danny Pesos. I mean, Danny Pesos is so trash. I mean, and Nick Nash is that's funny though. Like that's how trash he is. That like he's worth an undrafted like free agent. It was like fifth or sixth on the wide receiver depth chart. I would have tried to get more. I don't know if you sold to the Anthony Richardson. To the Anthony Richardson manager, but if you did, I would have tried to get more, man. Because Anthony Richardson sucks. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you don't watch enough of him. I'm glad you don't watch enough of him. I said don't watch long enough of him. Enough to know how much he slobbers and scatterbrains now. Yeah, and who else? Harvey, is that another person who he's telling everyone to draft super early? 40 seconds. All right. As a Browns fan, I'll give you 2 Monopoly dollars for Danny, right? Yeah, I just wouldn't want him at all. Derek said, I'm in one IDP league and my defense is really good. I got Parsons, Bernard, Garner, Trayvon Walker, Joker from the Browns, and Pittry. Nice. Yeah, I need to be coming out with some IDP rankings videos sometime soon. Not to mention that he's streaming Matt over the treatment of Sanders. Why? He's trying to act like he cares about black folks. That's hilarious. The white guilt got him. Didn't have AR-15, otherwise I would have pushed hard. Okay. Still salty case too. Snipe Nash in the 20. You think Nash is gonna be like dope on the Falcons? I mean, it sucks that that he goes undrafted. Like his road is just gonna be so hard, man. It really is. No, it's funny. This draft, it like everybody filled, and Crispy like messaged me. He's like, "Fuck, I guess I forgot to pay tonight." Because like Crispy's he helps me during the season with like the recaps and shit, and like he's Yeah, it just really helps me with all that shit. And so he's in every division, whether he drafts in it or not. And so he tells me like the way that I know to put him in the draft is when he says paid. He didn't let me know. So I just think he was really high on Shador and he got annihilated by his take. Yeah, because he's a fucking dumbass, dude. Like, why would anybody be high on Shador? Why? Like, no one really had a reason to be high on him, because like when it comes to these QBs and taking them high, if you don't play in like a good conference, like you better have like insane fucking technique, insane stats, like all that shit. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, so Smitty's just one of the idiots thinking that Shador is going to get drafted in the top 5 no matter what. Top 5 rounds, not top 5 picks. I truly hope Dylan Gabriel wears number 2 just to fuck with Shador. He should, man. He should. I mean, I'd make Shador like, I mean, if I was Dylan Gabriel, I'd tell Shador, show me the money, baby. Show me the money. You know you want it. Oh, and there goes Dylan Gabriel right now. Could be the next Puka. Man, that's just, I mean, come on. It's so hard for anybody to be the next Puka. Like, so many stars have to align. Because, like, look at how the stars aligned for Puka. Like, if Cup would not have been hurt in the beginning of that season, is he even, like, he might not even be Puka, like, right now, you know? Like, that's how crazy it is. Like, he's really good, but it's all about timing and just, like, the way things work out. And, like, he got so many targets in the beginning of the season because of Cup, like, being all hurt. All right, we'll keep taking shots on some wide receivers. Same way I feel about Arch next year. What's all the hype about you, right? I mean, no, Penix isn't even close to Stafford. And like Puka was the number, like, well, he was the number 3, I think, when he like pretty much when he got drafted, because like their wide receivers were so bad. I mean, there's still people in front of Nash. Like, I mean, dude, like so many people in front of him right now. I hope that guys like him can break through, but it's so hard. So hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah, Toker won. And I mean, shit, has Arch hasn't even really played, has he? Like, he's gonna play like 1 year and that's gonna be it. But like, yeah, man, you're the you know, it's a little bit different when you're coming from Manning lineage versus Sanders lineage, because Sanders lineage was not at the QB position. And like, you know, like QB is one of those positions where, yeah, you seems like you get penalized for being outspoken. Like if you're an outspoken wide receiver, outspoken DB, you know, you could just be labeled a diva. But if you're handling your biz, you're handling your biz. Feel like it's not like that at QB, because you need a leader. And like, dude, grown men aren't going to fucking follow Shador. Like, get out of here. Like, do you see how he was talking to Cam Ward during, I don't even know what that was, but it was just like private workouts where it was like him and Cam and something. And he's like talking to Cam and he's like, hey, bro, you want to make a rap song together? And he's like, man, I just play football, man. That's what I'm focusing on right now. He's like, man, you ain't got no hobbies? And he was like, yeah, my hobby's football right now. And it's just, you know, Shador sounds so dumb. Like someone who, like, you think you're going to be the leader of an NFL team? Like, no, it's just not going to happen. I will say, yeah, Shador should have played cornerback. He totally has the wrong attitude to be a QB. A diva at QB will literally land you getting drafted in the 5th round. Yeah, I mean, he's nowhere near as talented as Aaron Rodgers was coming out of college. Like, just everything that Aaron Rodgers brings to the table, like skills-wise, like Shador doesn't have any of the mobility and like all the sacks, and I mean, just even his throwing motion and all that. You know, like there's so many fucking things that are like wrong with him, like skill wise, you know, not that he can't learn shit, but like, yeah, you don't pick someone in the 1st round who's going to be a fucking project, you know? And yeah, but that's really it, man. Like, I mean, I don't know why people are acting like it's Not that he's not talented, but all the other bullshit weighs out whatever talent. Like all these motherfuckers are talented, like all of them are. But like one of the things that Shedeur couldn't handle was being told what he was doing wrong. And like that's like a huge red flag for fucking when you get to the professional level. Because how you gonna get to be the best if you can't fix what you do wrong? What are we in? 30th round. 30th round. I'll snatch up Mad Buki. What up, Zach? Said you see the video of Tom Brady training Shedeur? No. I mean, the thing that Tom Brady would be like, if he's training him for between the ears stuff, you know, like that's what he needs to trade him on. Because Tom Brady's never been the most talented as far as like his skills. There's a reason why he was drafted in the 6th round. It's not because he's super talented skills wise, but like between the ears, he's always been smart, even going back to college, and always just had that like that comeback grit. Tokeron, but his style of play mirrors his grandpa. I just hope he goes to a good team, unlike the Papa went to. Well, yeah, I mean, because is he going to be like a top draft pick? Like, if so, then he's going to a shitty team, you know? Right? Will Ward totally owned Shedeur in that video. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know how. I know a lot of people saw that. Like, that video had tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions, you know, of views. And I don't know how, like, that's what you want for your team. Someone who's like, for a 1st round pick, someone who doesn't like live, eat, breathe, fucking sleep, you know, just football. Like, I mean, come on. I know that people can have hobbies and other things, but it's like, it's different. Like, I don't know. When you're in an interview, you're only supposed to tell them what you want them to hear. Right. And I feel like that might be Shedeur's problem, is he talks too much. Because like when you talk too much, you not only, you could say the right things a lot, but if you say the wrong things, you know, it just comes off the wrong way. Ward said, I want people, to think football when they think of me. Exactly. Fuck everything else. But see, like Shedeur, I don't know if you guys remember that Deion, that Deion Sanders reality show where like, I mean, Shedeur and Shiloh were fucking like 12 and 13 and shit. And like, the whole show was about their family, but it was also about like Deion coaching that high school football team or whatever. Shit, this is like 10 years ago, I believe. And Shedeur always seemed like a bitch. Shiloh was always fucking punking him. And but Shedeur, it was dope when he got to like do a song with fucking Snoop Dogg and shit. Like that was like super cool. But yeah, nothing to do with football though. Nothing to do with football. Yeah, Shedeur has no chance against the Steelers defense. I mean, think about all the defenses over there. I mean, even the Browns. Like, what? He's gonna throw fucking dimes on on Denzel Ward? Come on, like, dude, like, it's different. And you talk about, I mean, shit. Look at the Cincinnati Bengals line. He takes one hit from Hendrickson, which that would happen with how, you know, not good the Browns line, you know, actually is. Like, and like even in practice, like with Shedeur, that's what I was talking about with Denzel Ward. Like even in practice, he's gonna get owned if he ever goes up against Denzel Ward, and that he's gonna be like shit. Like, what's he gonna be? The scout team QB? Like, because he's not gonna be the number 1, he's not gonna be the number 2. And like, it's like the number, I know the 2s and 3s work together, but he's like so far down the pecking order. Like he legit might be the scout team QB, and that's it. Like, what else would he be? Like, some not 100% of 5th rounders even make the fucking team. And like, it's, you know, it's going to be a circus. Oh, dude, Jameis Winston was still available. Damn it. Who's going to be the starting QB for the Browns? Shit, it's probably going to be Joe Flacco. Because we know it's not going to be fucking Watson. He's got the Achilles. He's probably out for the entire year, so they don't have to like pay him any money. And unless they like are making it to the playoffs somehow, which I don't think there's any chance in hell that they're making it to the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, I really feel like Flacco, he did good 2 years ago, right? Like, I mean, dude, because who's it going to be? Fucking Kenny Pickett? I bet you Gabriel has a better shot of starting games this year than Shedeur does. Not number 1, Not like the first games or anything, but I bet he has a shot of just playing more, starting more games than Shador does. How many IDPs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck, I already got 12. So I guess we got to go with yeah, go some offense here. Flacco, Pickett, Gabriel, Sanders in that order. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it is on the depth chart right now. I mean, well, maybe Watson's probably number 1 on the depth chart technically, but yeah, that's probably how it is, minus Watson on the depth chart. Browns aren't going to start their 5th round pick over Gabriel unless there's an injury, right? I mean, there's literally no reason to, because if they wanted Shador more than Gabriel, they would have taken him in the 3rd, and again, fucking took Gabriel later if they had the chance to get him. But yeah, like that's the thing, is like I don't even watch that much college, and I knew Shador wasn't getting drafted in the top 5, and I knew that his skills when it comes to, because dude, one of the worst things for college football quarterbacks is taking sacks, holding the ball too long, and not being able to read defenses. Like those are all kind of like one and the same, because when you don't know how to read a defense, you usually hold the ball longer, and if you don't have like a super quick release, you're usually taking more sacks. And like you could throw up all the good plays, but like I don't like, it's the bad plays, like why you have to watch why those bad plays fucking happened, because like all bad plays happen for all QBs, and he was taking way too many sacks. And it was like, dude, did he even take any snaps under center? Like that's like another thing. Like, why do you want someone who doesn't know how to take snaps under center? Like that's literally something he's going to have to learn and practice at. And Pickett was a Super Bowl champion last year, right? Pickett coming flexing that ring, man. It's like, dude, I was a backup on a championship team. And what? I could be a champion. I could be a backup on the Browns. So fucking funny. Oh, man. Where are we going with this next pick? Highsmith. Off the board. Let's see. Who else going right here? Glad I have enough IDP, but damn it, like seeing some IDP that I had, like Duggar and Newbin, man, some good picks by Ziggy right there in the 31st and 32nd round. That's why you don't have to take all your IDP, and you can still grab some guys in the 30s that will be relevant on your squad. There goes LaFau. I mean, shit, he's gonna be starting because he's right behind Overshown, and we know Overshown's not gonna be playing. Might not play the entire year. Has Kenneth Murray not been taken? Nah, he got taken in the 23rd round. I read somewhere that Sanders' passes hardly went past 7 yards. I mean, dude, he was check down Charlie for sure. I mean, checking down to the running backs, just super, super short passes. I mean, did he throw a deep ball now and again? Like, yeah, sure. But, like as many passing attempts as he had, like when you boil it down, it's like such a huge percentage were like little dump offs. Will said, you want to see my 10 team dynasty superflex keeper? Yeah, throw it in the chat. Yeah, throw it in the chat. But lay it out by position, and then just let me know how many starters you have, because that's how I grade now. QBs, running backs, wide receivers as the starters, and then so yeah, throw in your starting QBs, your starting running backs, your starting wide receivers, starting flex positions, and then put your bench in there. 20-man keeper league, bro. Come on, man. You guys just got to sack up and like make it a dynasty already. You guys are like so close to a dynasty anyways. Burrow, Hurts, and Penix. I mean, that's an A for the QBs. Woo! Oh man. Oh, that got me. Yeah. Chase, JJ, Lamb, Neighbors, London, AJ, Shaheed. I don't even need to grade this anymore. I'm sure this team is an A. I mean, that's an A for the QBs, A for the wide receivers. Like, who do you got? Barkley, Henry, Gibbs. I guess it is a 10-man though. Every team's in stream. Every team's stacked in these in 10-man leagues. Gibbs, JT, Bucky, Rashad White, soon to be Genty. That's funny. K2, I will not be burned by CMC this year. Got all of his backups. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? I mean, Derek won this whole tournament last year having CMC on his team, and I don't think he had any of his backups. So I'm just saying, if you draft the right way, you won't get burned either way. So won't get burned either way. K2, you're going to like my last pick because I'm going to make it just for you. Oh, there goes Watson. Zach said 2-man league, right? Yeah, K2. This last pick is just for you. Primetime, how do you win with so many teams? So it all comes down to week 17 for like the final championship. You have to score the highest on week 17 is how you are the grand champion. But if you are in the top 4 after week 14, then you make it to the tournament playoffs. And then from there, the top half scoring teams move on to week 16, and then same thing, top half scoring teams move on to week 17, and then in week 17, whoever is the highest scoring overall team, that is the grand champion. But there's going to be a bunch of winners, but that's just like the overall, grand champion. Henley, Bernard, Edwards, TJ Watt, Hutchinson. Brandon Jones at cornerback. Yeah, man, you're just like cheating. I'm surprised everybody hasn't quit in that league yet. 10-man same league. I traded Monroe St. Brown for Chase. Traded CMC, Guanendo, and the 304 for Gibbs. Okay. Culinary dropout. Would you rather be the fastest man in the world or be able to understand every language in the world? Would I automatically be able to speak every language in the world too? That's my question before I answer. All right, get ready, K2. This one's just for you, unless someone snipes me before I get him. Okay, sure. I feel like being the fat. I don't know. Like, what could make me more money? Probably understanding and speaking every language of the world. Huh. Yeah, I think that's the one that I would do. In the Dynasty League I'm in, it's super flex, but only 4 points or passing TD. So does this make your QBs less valuable? Yes, it makes rushing QBs way more valuable than non-rushing QBs. So that's like how it kind of like tips the scale a little bit. It lowers the value of everybody who's a non-rushing QB a little bit, and then it raises the value of rushing QBs. So like Hurts and Lamar, probably Hurts is like the 101 in a league like that. All right, he didn't take it. There we go, K2. Just for you, bro. If he balls out, I got him. All right. So it's pretty quick, man. We didn't really, I mean, we had a couple autos at a certain point, but it's a pretty quick draft. If you couldn't speak as well, would you change your answer? Yeah, I probably would. If I probably would. All right, Mike, you're first with the grade. K2, number 2. I mean, Toyota 1, number 2. And then K2 said Nash for the win. There we go. I don't know if you were going to take him, but I had him there. And who knows? I'll just talk about Nash. Maybe he does something in week 17, and I'm like the only one who has him. But I don't know. He'll probably get drafted more and more, but lots of dynasties have 4-point passing TD. Just makes running QBs a little more valuable. Yeah, it makes the QBs that are like the ones who are like not good QBs like better. That's why I hate 4-point passing leagues. And the leagues that are like 25 yards per point, hate them. It devalues the QB so much. All right, K2, you'll be after Toyota 1. Okay, where is Mike Mendiger? There we go. Let me zoom in a couple. Okay. Shit. This is funny. This is exactly what Will said. Hurts, Burrow, and Penix. He's got the same 3. There you go. I mean, that's a fucking A. See any others? Browning, Winston. Okay. All right. And so Brown, you'll be after K2. QBs are Stroud and Love in that league. So should I take one of those QBs for a slightly worse QB? Well, see, the thing is like, I don't like, how many did you say? 10-man league? Guys like Stroud and Love probably aren't even that valuable, like in that league. Like, so I mean, I would try, but that just depends on what you it depends on what you could get for them. Okay. Running backs. Cook, Connor, Harvey. That's it. I'm gonna say it's either a B- or a C+. So we'll say it's a C+. Wide receivers: London, Scary Terry, Sutton, Judy, and pass catchers. So Johnny would be in there also. I'm gonna say a B for the wide receivers. And Will, I'll answer this after I do this grade. Let's see. Winfield, Janginkle, Luvu, Speed, Grenard. That's a really solid top 5. Davis, Jewell, Kirby Joseph, Trayvon Walker, Jalen Walker. Yeah, I mean that's a solid B+. Byron Murphy at the end. Yeah, solid B+. And then bench. Scatterbo. Kraft, likely. Dobbins, Henry, Quentin Johnston, Felton, Giddens, Renfro, Mitchell. I'll say a B-. There's a couple guys in there that make me want to grade that a B-. So let's see. So what is it? It is A for the QBs, C+ for the running backs, B for the wide receivers, B+ for the IDP, and then a B- for the bench. This is going to be in the B range, and I think I'm going to label this one an 86 overall. 86 overall. All right, need a man, Mike. Let's see, Toyota 1. Okay. All right, Toyota 1, you will be next. Let me see what Willpower put here. What's your take on Travis Hunter's dual eligibility for best ball drafts where you can score points on both sides of the ball? I mean, he's still too rich for my blood he's still a little too rich for my blood at the 4 or 5, which is where he went right here. He's like the number 1 or 2 in like the rookie drafts. I mean, he is a cheat code, but the thing is like depending on your scoring, like if you play in like IDP 1, 2, 3, like he's kind of a cheat code, but it really depends on how many points he's scoring, because like I have guys who like I think can score like, you know, close to 20 points a game, like in my DB spots right now. And so if he's not automatically putting up like over 20 points a game, like he's not like a guarantee like to go in my DB spot. Like he might go in like my offensive flex spot, like a little bit easier than into my DB spot. Cause like, yeah, man, I don't know. Like it depends on how whack your IDP is, like as well, like on your squad. My take is that sleeper should only make Hunter wide receiver. He plays a well, no, see, that's the thing, is like they're making a statement with Hunter, and like they should do what they're doing. You know why? It's gonna make more people stop being scared to play an IDP and just give it a shot because of Hunter. So I love what Sleeper is doing. It's great what they're doing. And yeah, as of now, we don't know what he's gonna do, but he's been very adamant about wanting to play both sides of the ball, and Sleeper can change anything at any time. So yeah, I think it's fine the way that they have it. Jamie in the house, what up, bro? Jamie, chime in on what Willpower said about Hunter and his dual eligibility, if you have any thoughts. I'm sure you do. Toyota 1, Nick Stafford Rogers, Rattler, Stidham, Garoppolo. Solid. I'm going to say, because you got all the backups, also, I'm going to call it a B+. If you didn't get all the backups, I would have said that it was a B. RBs, Bijan and Bucky, Judkins. Yeah, that's it. Fuck, man. I'm gonna call it an A, because you only have to start 2, and fuck, man. I mean, be hard, like Bucky and Bijan. Just should be an A combo. Pass catchers: Bowers, Adams, Evans, Jordan Addison, and Jacoby Myers. I'm gonna call that a B- for the pass catchers. IDP: Bolton, Brooks, Branch, Campbell, Cashman. Solid top 5. Nixon, Tranquil, Tavai, Witherspoon, Bullard. That kind of dropped off. That's, I mean, outside of Nixon, I kind of don't like everybody. I mean, Bullard's okay. Witherspoon, he's all right. I feel like you could have got better guys. Oh, but you got Jordan Battle there. I love me some Jordan Battle. Friend of the show, Jordan Battle.
What's up, guys? I'd like to shout out Alex Fantasy Football Hustler and the 420 crew. I also like to let you guys know that defensive players matter too. So get into the IDP league with the Hustler so you can drive players like myself. Let them know, man. Defensive players matter, man. And we make plays just as much as the offense.
There we go. Straight from Battle's mouth. Let's go. Get into an IDP league. All right. I'm going to say B+. Could have been an A if the second half of the IDP was a little bit stronger. Now the bench: Bigsby, Hunt, Sampson, Thielen, Ford, Algier, Wilson. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Savion Williams? Savion Williams. Let's call him Sav Williams. And Fanning, Coker. I'm gonna give it a B minus. I think you got enough hitters for make it a B minus. Can't go higher than that though. So let's see. What do we got here? B plus, A, B minus, B plus, B minus. Huh. Yeah, this one's definitely yeah, like I really feel this one's 87 overall. So like fringing right on that B and B plus line. All right, who is after Toyota 1? Then I'll read out all these chats. It was K2 after. Okay, where did I leave off at the comments? Trade Jordan Love for Caleb and Bucky. 4 point. I mean, shit. If you could get that, yeah, because it's because Bucky. I mean, shit. He'd be the best piece out of all those, probably. My vote to that case is sleeper should give him potential eligibility. That'll take away once the season starts if he doesn't play a single snap on a defensive game. Well, thing is, you got to they're making a stance on him, because of how vocal that he's been. So, like, we'll see. Like, all these are hypotheticals, and Sleeper's just banking on the fact that they think that he's going to play both sides. I think he's going to play both sides also. Doesn't really matter how much of a percentage he actually plays. And if you don't play in an IDP league, it's not going to matter anyways. And Drew will have a tough time making all those meetings for wide receivers and cornerbacks. And what's he going to do for practice? Guard himself on both sides of the ball. Yeah, they said that he's primarily going to be a wide receiver and that they're going to work him into practice at the DBs. So, like, yeah, like who knows if he goes to every I mean, but this is like literally his entire life is going to be this. Like, he's not talking about making fucking rap songs like Shadur is or anything. Even if he just plays 20% of the time, they gives him incredible upside for best ball. Totally could. They need to give it to him because they gave Taysom Hill QB tight end, right? It's only fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, do they have to give it to him right now, or could they wait? Like, yeah, they could totally wait. But, like, it's also the Jaguars saying that he's a wide receiver cornerback, right? Like, I mean, them coming out and saying that, like, I don't think it would be mostly offense with the receiver. Yeah, definitely. Hasn't even played a snap yet. Yeah. But the Jaguars also came out and said how they're going to be working him in, that he is going to play both. So it's tough. I don't know. I got him at 102 in IDP offensive league, so it looks good for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit, 101 for me in the IDP leagues. Tonight was the first time I ever hosted a podcast. I did mediocre. All good, man. All good. Hell yeah. He said we're all aware how Sleeper announced it, so at least his info given to us. So the draft as you like. Yeah, exactly. And like, if the Jaguars come out and they say he's not playing DB, I bet Sleeper doesn't give him the dual eligibility. But them coming out and saying that he's going to be primarily a wide receiver, but he is going to be he is going to be working with the defense and yada yada. Like if he's good enough to be out there a certain percentage, like I'm sure they will put him out there. He'll be the opposite of what Prime did. He played a few snaps on offense and most on defense. Right, exactly. And it's just way. I feel like it's just way easier to play wide receiver than it is to play defensive back. Like it's like you have to be so fast already, in which he's not a 4-3 guy, he's not a 4-2 guy. What is he? He's a 4-4, 4-5 guy, so even him keeping up with the fastest wide receivers, like, gonna be a lot based on technique, shit like that he's got to learn up, I'm sure. Smoke a bowl and then we'll get to K2. Thanks for rocking, guys. Thanks for rocking. And even in that league, I told you I have him at the 1-1. I could take him there, but I'm loaded. Yeah, you don't need to. Like, see, and that's the thing is like, if you're loaded at DB, it's like, you know, do you really need to? Like, I took Hampton over Hunter in an IDP league because my defense is like so stacked already, but like I need running backs like incredibly bad, like just horribly bad. And so I took Hampton. I think you should get both eligibility, but I think you should at least not be given corner eligibility to at least play some snaps. I mean, it's different. Like if the Jaguars are labeling him as having both, like that's why Sleeper's making the stance. It shouldn't be about playing. It's like where he is on the depth chart because like Sleeper's got to make a stance now. Grade the trade, 12 team, 0.75 tight end, start 11 roster. I gave up 2026 112 for Kittle. How the fuck do you know it's a 112? You're already saying that you're gonna win this year. But I'm with it. It's not like Kittle's going anywhere for the next year or two. He should still be amongst the top tight ends. I feel like that might be a little bit too much, but I don't know. At the same time, like if you have a tight end spot and you don't have a dominant tight end right there, it's a good move. Well, no, I know he's like physically going to be there, but I'm talking about like just at a top end of like tight end, you know, like I don't know, like he could start going downhill as he like enters his 30s. Like how old is he now? Yes, he's 31. Like there's no guarantee that he's a beast all the way until he's 35. I mean, shit, look, even Travis Kelce's fucking slowing down. Would you rather be blind and have no arms or legs, or be able to see and have your arms and legs, but you have no dick or balls? Either way, you're fucked, man. Either way, you're fucked. I don't know. Both are fucked. Like I don't even know which fucked I'd rather be. I guess the like being able to see but no dick or balls, but I just don't know what kind of a life. What kind of a life would you be living with no dick or balls? But I just feel like, dude, being blind with no arms or no legs, you're not getting any pussy anyways, and you can't jerk off because you got no arms. So that just seems like the way worse option. But yeah, I just like I don't know what life would be living without a dick though. Like I'm just saying, like I don't know. Really any good receiver you could pick for the Bears. Seems with all the tight ends and wide receivers, going to be too many cooks in the kitchen. I still think a Dunze, just you're able to get him later than DJ Moore. Like if there's like a top two good options, I'm usually trying to take one of those top two. Like, yeah, even though there's a lot of tight ends there, they don't really feed the tight ends all that much. Like they roster the most tight ends, and they really roster the most tight ends, and they just I don't know. They don't really use them. Shall I just win the next 2 years with Kittle and then smash them out in the meantime? Yeah, I mean, hey. If I could put myself in the best position to win a championship by trading in next year's first, I'm gonna do it. You having to finger blast the shit out of your wife. Yeah. Get some machinery. I don't know what woman's gonna marry you if you don't have a cock. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you're probably gonna be living a celibate life. So, like, either way, it's like, there's definitely pros and cons to that. And Brian said one more draft. We do one a day. You got to get in with us. It's $11. And it's $11 every weekday. It goes off at 6 p.m. West Coast time. On the weekends, 5 p.m. West Coast time. We got a draft tomorrow. I'll throw it in the chat here. Just in case some people want to join now. Join and pay so you don't forget. Tomorrow is the white men can't jump division. All right. What the fuck? You'd pee out of your mouth? That's a little weird. That's a little weird. All right. K2. We've gone off the rails enough. Caleb Fields. Yuck. And Flacco. Oh, man. Taylor Milton. Yuck. I'm gonna say C plus for that QB room. RBs Gibbs, CMC, Chase Brown. I'll give that an A. Pass catchers McConkey, Higgins, Kittle, Kelsey. I guess, and you had Charbonnet in there. Well, I'll just add to that A. It's either going to be a B plus or a B. So we'll call it a B. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get your questions answered right away, stow it in as a super chat. Okay. IDP. Bobby Okereke, Kyle Hamilton, Nick Cross, Julian Love, Micah McFadden. It's good. It's good top 5. Greenlaw, Tyrese Knight, Schwishinger, Carter, Byron Young, Davis Gaither, Kobe Turner, Jalen Thompson. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, you got a bunch. I don't know if I can give this an A, but you did do very good. We are going to give it a B plus because B plus because of the quantity. And I mean, you only have a couple guys that I don't really like outside of that. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Where's the bench? Starts at Reed, Mason, Downs, Palmer, Guerendo, super fucking late. Taylor, Whittington, James. What's his first name? Josh James, Jordan James. There we go, Jordan James. I'll say a B minus for the bench. So, all in all, how did this shape out? C plus, A, B, B plus, B minus. So it's the RBs and the IDP bringing the score, bringing the grade up. Wide receiver is kind of close to bringing the grade up a little bit here. QB is definitely bringing the grade down. But I do think that this one ends up in the B range as well. Trying to think of where this needs to shape out like overall here. And I really feel like this one is going to be an 85. QB is definitely hurting it a little bit there on the points. But yeah, it's a B, but just right smack in the middle because the QB is kind of weighing it down a little bit. All right. Who was next? Brown. Or should I trade Jaden Reed and Love for Caleb Williams and Bucky Irving? So what did you say before? Because how did it go from you adding? How did it go from you getting Caleb and Bucky for one of them? Oh, they sent it to you. No, I don't know. I would try to. I don't know. That's just too even. Like it really is. Like I mean, I would still like the Caleb Bucky side better, but like I guess I just like Jordan Love like so much more than Caleb. And Caleb's not even a rushing quarterback. So like that's why like you're trading for a lesser quarterback who's like, you know, gonna be halfway decent in that kind of scoring format. But yeah, getting a rushing QB would be like the better way to do it somehow. If you have an option there. Nah, man. Yes, sir. K2. Okay. Brown 11. Lamar. Drake May. Daniel Pesos. I mean, if you could somehow get Hurts, I mean, that's awesome. But like I said, Hurts is probably the 101 in that league. So, you know, him and Josh Allen, I'm sure, are like the top two, hands down. Maybe not hands down. Lamar should be in there too. I was looking to see what other QBs. Dobbs all the way at the bottom there. Did you get the backup for Lamar? No. Okay. I'm gonna say a B plus for Jackson and May. And running backs: Derrick Henry, Henderson, Pacheco. I'm gonna say a B for that running back room. Wide receivers: Brian Thomas, Travis Hunter, Deebo Samuel, Mark Andrews, George Pickens. I'm gonna say a B for the wide receivers. IDP. Devin Lloyd, Benito, Pace, Jihad Campbell, and Nakobe Dean. Man, you homer. And it's not good having Nakobe Dean in the top 5. It makes me discredit. It makes me discredit a lot. If you would add Jeremy Chin and Nakobe Dean swapped, maybe that changes it a little bit. But still not too shabby either way. But I'm hate on you about the Jihad Campbell and the Kobe Dean. Jeremy Chin, Devin White, Dodson, Stingley, Rousseau, Zach Allen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 total. Okay. I mean, because of quantity makes it easier to bring the grade up. I don't like Karlaftis outside. I don't like where you got Dean. If you got him later, probably wouldn't have said anything. So I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this a B minus. I mean, a B plus. I can't give it an A. We do have a lot of good pieces, and the quantity helps me bring it up to a B plus as well. Bench. Bateman, Harris. I was mad when I saw that. Tootin, Burden, Spears, and Njoku. Tolbert, Singletary, Arroyo, Ferguson, Rousseau. Or why am I going there? It's because you have like no fucking offense down here. That's why I got so confused on what I was doing. So after Singletary, it's really like Arroyo and then Ferguson and then Marks. There we go. I think I just read Rousseau. See, that fucked me up. The Ferguson, the color. That's what fucks me all up. Made me switch. Start reading off the fucking the DNs. I do kind of like it where it's like, see if they would just make it yellow. Like, why don't they make it yellow instead of like a brighter orange, because that's what it is. Seems like one's a bright orange and one's a dark orange. If they made one yellow, it'd be perfect. I don't know if that's enough for me to say this is a B, but it's better than a C for sure. So we'll call it a B minus. And so let's see, it was a B plus, a B, a B, a B plus, and a B minus. This one's definitely going to tip on the north side of 85. But not by too much. I think that this is going to be an overall 86. Very, very solid and pretty well rounded too. Pretty well rounded. All right. Okay. There we go. Getting up out of here. Don't forget to stay through the credits, guys. I should be live for tomorrow's draft. And that's at 6 p.m. West Coast time, so don't forget. Don't forget to come back for that. And if you want to get your name on the credits, all you got to do is subscribe as a YouTube member. Subscribe, like as a paid YouTube 420 crew member. Patreon, go subscribe over there. 420 crew. The higher the tier you're on, the higher the tier that you're on the credit. Definitely. I'm glad I got to screw you over on that Elaw Jaguar stack. I would have been mad that you got that. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.